Wemby special. But y'all, not only Wemby, do y'all know what y'all did when y'all beat the team the other day?
What's that? Oh,
did y'all see y'all stats? Y'all had stats all the way down the board. Yeah. I'm talking about like 6 points or more, like type thing. Like everybody scored.
Right.
It was crazy. Y'all bench was going nuts. Everything was silly.
Yo, what up? It's Jay Hen. Right now you're listening.
On Wax the podcast, baby.
On Wax the podcast, right here in San Antonio, Texas. Number one podcast.
I feel like you're drunk. I ain't scared of it. I put it on Chuck. You a bitch ass punk. In the NFL with scares and the type looking like it's a
Hey, yo, what it do, baby? It's your boy Jay Hen, and I got a very special guest in the building. Yes, he's so St. Louis, you can ask his tattooist. He was like the water boy, and now they saying, you can do it. Dude. Murphy Lee is in the building.
What up, my guy?
What up?
Man, cool. How you doing?
Good, man. Super excited to get you on, man, for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
But let's start with tacos and tequila right here in San Antonio, Texas, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Tacos and Tequila, man. That whole family, everybody who put those shows together, man, it's crazy. They in over like 30 cities, you know, all across the country, even in Canada, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So, yeah, I'm just glad to be able to participate. It's real nostalgia, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of throwback, you know what I'm saying, good old goodies, man, on that thing. And I love to see that all on one day.
You got a Texas legend, Paul Wall, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's my guy, man.
Paul Wall. You met Paul Wall?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Oh, hell yeah. I love Paul Wall.
Paul Wall is one of the greatest humans on earth.
Yeah, he is. He is. I love Paul Wall. You got 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
Pretty Ricky.
Yeah.
Mims.
My guy, Mims. We just did a show. Me and Mims just did a show.
Oh, no way.
Just a second ago. We was in Houston.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you like Texas, man?
I love Texas. I am Texas. I am Texas.
What makes you Texas?
Probably because my favorite group is UGK. One of my favorite groups, you know what I'm saying? Ghetto Boys.
Okay.
And, you know what I'm saying? And then like, you know, I'm so Texas, man.
So growing up, let's start with your like early days.
Yeah.
Born and raised in St. Louis?
Mm-hmm. St. Louis, Missouri.
You get started in music. Was it a solo venture initially, and then you meet Nelly, or did you know Nelly prior to the music?
No, we're a group, my brother.
So y'all started it together.
Yeah, it was a group before any solo thing. So it was man, I was a baby. So I started back in high school, man. I was the youngest member in the group. We had songs on the radio and all that. So I was like half famous in school.
How does that work out? Like I know on Batter Up you were 18, right?
Right.
But you probably obviously started rapping prior to 18.
No, I was 18 when we recorded it. By the time it came out, I was a dub.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I was a dub by the time it came out.
So parents and everything, they were cool with you traveling and just doing things?
Yeah, my mom good. My mom good. You better get out there and do something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was college time, so
right.
You know, I ain't go to school, so you had to do something. I think it was perfect timing. It probably was the only reason why I didn't go to school. So, yeah.
So you guys get into St. Lunatics. Mm-hmm. Nelly drops Country Grammar first, right?
Yeah, we dropped Country Grammar.
You're on Batter Up, which is arguably one of the biggest singles on the project.
Mm-hmm.
Is it safe to say the hardest verse? I mean, definitely the hardest intro. You know,
I don't never compare
only
my verses,
18. No, but
it's a song. So a lot of people do that. They be like, "Well, you have the hardest verse on this, on that, and that." It's kind of hard to say stuff like that because a song is like
it's preference.
No, it's just a circle. I mean, of course, you know, whatever gets you when you hear it, but a song need it all to be.
What it is, yeah.
Yeah. So
all the ingredients make the good meal. Yeah, I hear you.
Sometimes it's an alley-oop.
Yeah, good lob, yeah.
No, sometimes it's a setup verse for your verse to shine sometimes.
Well, I guess that's what I was getting at, the intro, right? Like right before you're about to get on, he's like, he's only 18. And like, it sets you up for success.
We did that. This song is like, we did that prior. So we did it, first time we did it, I was 16.
Okay.
Then we re-recorded it for Country Grammar album.
Was the intro 18. The same? Yeah, like, did they say he's only 16?
It was everything was the same.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it was Batter Up was one of them ones because we play ball. You know what I'm saying? So it was It was right up our alley. And one of my
baseball specifically?
Yeah, we play baseball.
Oh, shit, okay.
Definitely.
And so then first off, let me start with Country Grammar.
Right.
It was, and I've been on record to say this, Nelly was my absolute first favorite rapper.
Man.
And I remember my parents bought me the CD and they had to re-buy me the CD because they got me the one that wasn't cussing. Yeah. And like, I'm like, bruh.
You wanted the one that was cussing?
Hell yeah, I did.
Oh, they went and got it for you?
They had to.
Damn.
I threw a motherfucking fit. I'm the baby of 3. I'm like, nah, we need to run this back. I need that little sign that says explicit on there.
I like the clean version.
Nah, you need he had one of those that was like real.
You needed it.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I need it.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's some words missing.
Yeah, there's some
shit going on.
There's some shit going on for sure. And so like, I literally probably one of my absolute first albums was Country Grammar. Mm-hmm. And I remember my mom buying me Free City from eBay.
Oh, yeah.
There was only a few albums that she bought me from eBay. One was the Choppa from Choppa Style. It was probably around the same time frame. Choppa Style, Choppa Style, and Midwest Swang, boy. Wow. That shit was hard than a bitch.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And was that your first like album was the Free City?
Nah, Country Grammar.
Country Grammar. You were on that, but that's Nelly's album, right?
Yeah, but you asked me what was my first album. That was Country.
So Country Grammar was the first time that people knew Murphy Lee.
Album, yeah. I was on 4 songs, you know what I'm saying? Part of 5. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we just took we put all our energy into that one album
as a group.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And then Free City was our first group album.
Definitely. And then followed up with Give Me Two.
That was Nelly's second album.
Also on like who gets to pick and choose who gets featured on what? Does Nelly makes that choice?
Ain't no pick and choose. We just making songs and what fits.
All right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It don't even go that deep.
Does the order ever come into play at all? Like, so if they say you're last, you don't care. First, you're cool with that too?
Ain't no go last, go first. It's do the songs, whatever feels right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Sometimes it's whoever didn't finish their verse first, or sometimes it's, if whatever's open, I'm gonna go there. Mm-hmm. Or I heard the beat. Hey, I wrote to that part of the beat.
Right. That makes sense. There. Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
What I'm saying? So whatever, man. We just like have fun. I don't think people don't think that deep into that.
That's perfect. Like, so the chemistry was always on point.
Yeah. From babies, yeah.
That's dope. So how much older is Nelly than you?
I'm old, so probably about 6 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But that was dope that you had the opportunity to kind of hang out with the older crowd, huh?
Yeah. They're my big brothers, man. They looked out for me. I always hung around an older. My brother is his partner.
Oh, okay.
Keywan from the St. Lunatics is my bigger brother.
Okay.
And they partners. So I was around, I had to be with him.
Right.
So I'm around it.
And you always probably looked up to him, huh?
Yeah, I always hung out with the older crowd. So yeah.
That shit's hard, bro.
I grew up fast.
And like I said, you did get these opportunities, and from batter up to, like I said, Air Force Ones. Mm-hmm. Then I don't know, like you tell me, did you get when you got the Shake Your Tail Feather, how does that work? Because that to me, you won a Grammy on that?
Yeah, Tail Feather was the last record I did for my first solo album.
Mm-hmm. So that was yours initially.
It was the last beat. It was the last beat, and it was a phone call made that said, I need you on this. I need y'all on this. No, he said, I need you. He was talking to Nelly. He needed him on this Bad Boy 2 soundtrack.
Okay.
And I need a record for it. And we was already right there. And that beat was so banging. Everything was right there. He was like, hey, he was excited about just period. And then the beat was right. Everything was right there, right on time. And we created it. Brought it to him.
Top.
Left the verse open for him. And one Grammy later.
Okay, so you are cooking up your solo album.
Mm-hmm.
This is the last song you guys are working on.
Yeah.
Chorus, everything's pretty much complete. Diddy calls and says, we need you on there. And we say, well.
No, wasn't nothing complete. We just had the beat.
Oh, I hear you. Okay. Okay. So that y'all hearing this beat.
Yeah.
He calls and we're like, well, we got this.
And Nelly was on his anthem shit that time. You know what I'm saying? So it was straight. We knew that. When that beat came on, it was like, that's an anthem.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like no matter what we put on it, it was going to be an anthem type feeling.
Was it any different, even after the song, making a track with like a regular album compared to like a soundtrack with Bad Boys 2? I don't even think we was thinking that far because like I said, that was the last beat. I needed that beat. That beat wasn't. Did you ever replace
going
it?
Too far. Nah, the beat, it's on my album.
Oh, it is on the album.
Tail Feathers on my album.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because it's also on the Bad Boys 2. Right, okay.
Yep, I had to wait like 3 months, something like that, to say it's on my album.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah.
But it was, man, great experience. It was actually, that's one of my favorite songs, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially to perform out now, you know what I'm saying? In these days, and it's like, but that record right there changed some stuff. That soundtrack, it gave a different look because we never knew nothing about like, we just didn't think we from St. Louis, so we weren't thinking like how
big
Puff,
the ceiling could be.
Yeah, like how Puff would think. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like he thinks somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And to have that down in Miami, everything how it went.
Right. It fit
how
perfect.
you saw it. That's what I'm saying. How you saw it. That's what makes him him.
So
you know
Diddy had the vision.
Yeah.
You guys had the beat.
That was his whole thing.
Right.
We created the song. You know what I'm saying? But that right there, that whole look and how big it was and made it go right with that sound, with that movie a little bit in the video like that. That's Puff thinking because I hear him talking, even though the director was doing what he do, I hear him talking. I hear him guiding everything. No, we not doing that. We doing this.
Yeah.
He called it that.
Yeah.
So shout out to him, man. So
what was the bag different? The Bad Boy money bag different?
And back then we just working, man. Now it's different. Now it's about bag. You know what I'm saying? Back then,
but at your age.
No, that's what I'm saying. Back then money was already there. It wasn't like I was broke coming to that.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it's just flowing, you know what I'm saying? And opportunities got bigger. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Grammy. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we here 25 years later. Like that's the thing. That's the payoff. Like I'm down here for a show. I ain't down here for you know what I'm saying? I wish I was down here just for a
vacation.
Spurs game. Yeah. But I'm down here actually, you know what I'm saying, getting to it.
Hell yeah.
Actually
Okay.
getting to it and it's not work. And it's like it's the payoff.
It is funny when you
people don't realize that. People are thinking like, man, you still out here grinding, still getting to it. Nah, this ain't the grind. This the payoff.
Right.
The grind was
this is like your 401k, yeah.
That foundation that we built.
Yeah.
That to be able to do this 26 years later, that's the grind. That was the hard part. We did that.
Yeah.
We went through it all. We did it all. You know what I'm saying? Now this is the payoff. These next 10 years and just being able to be celebrated with your fans like that, like they out there kicking it. You know what I'm saying? That thing sold out. That thing crazy. It's amazing to see that. And that's all I do. I do festivals and I do like business things things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I stay out of clubs or anything of that nature like that for our shows and things like that. So I'm on these festivals and it's just to see that
energy.
Yeah. 26 years later, like this, it's different.
It's nostalgic, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is.
I've been on this fucking. I wasn't sure if you were going to be on the podcast. I know you had said yes, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to do too much too quick.
Nah,
so I waited till the week of
Friday. I was gonna come mess with you.
Oh man, I appreciate that. Seriously, I appreciate that. But I've been on this 48 hour Murphy Lee kick, dog.
Yeah.
And
that shit, it can keep going. I got a tunnel of it. You be like, he did that? He do what? Damn.
I'm telling you, there's something about. I know you said shake your tail feather, but there's what the hook gonna be, bro? Yeah. That's always been the banger.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites too.
That has to be. Is that
all of my babies? I mess with, I do. I love it all. I do so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them 3 songs a day guy. So I do so much. I got so many mixtapes, so many things like in my whole little era, like people don't know.
For sure.
I mean, people know, my fans know, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's what I deal with. I deal with my foundation basically only. Anything that floods over there, I'm good with. But I deal with my people and they know. Like I'm talking about, man, I got so much work, you know what I'm saying? That is like crazy. Like,
are you still as, I know you said this is the payoff, but are you still like as hungry as you once were?
I mean, hungry and different business ventures and different things. Like that's the payoff too. Being able to have this, to go through so much, to be able to have a mindset, to be able to do other things in life that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? We're heavy into the film part of it. We're heavy into the throwing events and things of that nature.
I see that.
I'm on my live
I see that
move right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Man, like I said, I've been trying to like follow the career. You get the Bad Boy stuff.
Yeah.
I know this is prior to the Bad
I'm trying
Boy.
to stay on point. Not
no.
Yeah. Where we at? Now, what the hook gonna be?
well, no.
No. What the hook gonna be actually was one of my favorite songs. Is one of my favorite songs. Shout out to Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
It was one of the coldest beats I ever heard.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially at that time back then. And he was doing a lot of R&B. He wasn't even doing hip hop at the time. So that was one of them ones. And I man, it's so special.
We were speaking about Paul Wall earlier. He made the Untold. Remember that one?
Yeah.
From Paul Wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, I'm telling you, boy. Paul Wall's one of my goats, man. I love Paul Wall. But speaking of goats, like I said, it's weird if you think about it. And you know, when I'm a huge fight fan, like I love the UFC, I love boxing. And if you were to ask a fighter while he's still fighting, like, what do you think about your legacy? They'll say like, well, I haven't thought of my legacy. I'm still in the moment right now, right? And have you ever thought of your legacy? I'm thinking of Welcome to Atlanta. You're on the remix. Diddy, Snoop Dogg, some of the absolute biggest names, Jermaine Dupri, right? Like some of the biggest names in hip hop. Like when it's all said and done, you did that.
Right.
And again, I'm not trying to stir the pot. This is my opinion. Murdered all those you murdered all of them. You Murphy Lee brought them.
Nah, I think it was a oop. You talking about three people that.
But you brought it.
They might not even have wrote their verse.
Maybe not.
I know for a fact Puff didn't write his verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? JD wrote his verse off tops.
Oh, okay.
He just shut up. JD, best writer of all time.
But do you feel extra pressure when you know who's on the song?
Hell no. And I didn't know who was on the song.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't know who was on the song. Didn't know where my verse was going to be or none of that. I literally just went in there and did the best St. Louis verse I could possibly do. That's all I was thinking about was St. Louis. And then it was actually, that was one of them alley-oops.
Yeah.
Nelly should have been on that song. You know what I'm saying? He had so much going on, he couldn't do it. And it got ooped to me. And he said, yeah, JD said yes to me. I don't know how he said yes, but he did it. You know what I'm saying? He could have easily like, I'm finna go get Kanye or Eminem or, you know what I'm saying? Somebody else to represent the Midwest.
Their own hood, yeah.
Yeah, he said, let him try it.
Did he try it?
I did it. I did it. You can do it.
No, but hold on. I'm glad you said that because when I say it's funny. Like I want to talk about this too because you don't say. I don't know if this was like on purpose, but like you don't say you can do it. You say like you can do it. You have a little accent on it.
Yeah, nah, just because I'm a movie kid, man.
Yeah, that was tight,
That's
man.
my cat. That's my cat.
Like that shit got stuck in my head that's why I started the podcast. It's been stuck in my fucking head all day. And I'm not just saying like, I'm so St. Louis. Just ask my tattooist. Call Waterboy. They saying you can do it. You can do it. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
Right.
So was that strategic?
Nah, I just you know,
Hype
you
in
know
the
how
booth?
people repeat movie scenes?
Yeah.
They gonna fuck it up. That's all it was.
I love that shit, man.
I repeated the movie scene and that's how we would say it on the bus.
Do you remember anybody, JD, Nelly, anybody listening to that for the first time and was like, Gah!
Nah.
Oh, it's time. Come on.
Nah, we was doing too much, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it'd be so much music and so much stuff going on, bro. I don't even know when I did it and sent it off and got to hear it again.
Is there a perfect place for you to write? Like, do you like writing on the plane? Do you like writing at the house?
I used to like writing in the car, in the garage. Like if I wrote not in the studio, now it's studio only. I can only write in the studio. I only write when it's time to record because if I write it somewhere else, I'm going to say it different when I get into the booth, and I don't like that. But I used to write in my car, not the car on in the garage, of course. I probably wouldn't be here. But I used to press the button so that all the little lights would come on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it'd be lit. It'd look like a spaceship a little bit. And I write like that. I used to write like that in my phone. That's how I used to get down.
Okay, so
I can easily write like that. Or if I'm at the studio, I can easily step out and just write there.
Have you ever thought of going back to the garage in the car, push the lights to see if it gives you? Okay, so you do it.
Yeah, no.
Hell yeah.
That's my favorite. If I write ahead of time, I'm doing it like that.
That's
like
hard.
I'm going to the car and getting on something. You know what I'm saying? But I need to write I need to be in the studio. I just need about 15, 20 minutes before I go in the booth. I'm good.
Why do you think certain rappers, I know like with Jay-Z, right? Like his whole what am I trying to say? Like the shit that he's talking about, his subject matter is different now than it was when he was a kid, right? Or as he was coming up. It seems to me like damn near everybody evolves as a rapper. Do you feel like just because life, you think like you're in a different car now, like you said, it's the payoff, right? Like it's just strictly your life changes and you're just the subject matter changes with it.
Yeah, you hop to what's hip.
Okay,
that's what hip hop is. You're supposed to hop to what's hip, and what's hip is whatever you're doing at that moment. This is what's going on now. It's time. It's the time frame. You're painting the time,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to. Like me personally, I'm not finna get on here talking about no kid stuff. I'm getting on here talking about dropping my kids off.
Right, yeah.
Taking my kids to practice. I wouldn't talk about that in my songs. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Loving on my wife. I talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to talk about what's going on now because my audience is grown. My audience does the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to run from that at all. You know what I'm saying? That's the best part of it. That's the best part of growing up in hip hop and being able to still do music today is to be able to say what's going on right now. Right. The real problems, the grown problems, what you're really going through, the fun part of being this age and all that.
I think you perfectly put it. It's the payoff. You know? This is what it's supposed to be at this age.
Yeah.
So y'all start rapping. You guys, I'm sure there's other groups, right? There's like there's always like a founding father of St. Louis, but like you guys put St. Louis on the map, man. And others followed. What's your relationship with like a Jaquan or like a Chingy?
We on a road with them.
So always good.
My brothers right here. Yeah, we just went on tour, whole tour last year, whole world tour. Chingy, Jaquan, everybody.
I want to. Antoine, put the camera on me.
Yes, sir.
Chingy was one of my, and this is fucking crazy to me. He was one of my absolute first guests on the podcast when it was audio only. Like my first year, I had like no followers, no nothing. And I don't know if it was because podcasting was new and it was like the thing to do. And he was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. Or he was just like a genuine ass dude. But I remember like
genuine
shooting shots, dude. And Chingy, I was like, oh shit. Yeah. He's like, yeah. Yo, Dirty, I do it. And I was like, oh, shit.
We was online. If you don't catch us online, you catch the right time. Like, this, it's really about timing.
Yeah.
Really, anybody. And sometimes, shit, because me, I know I'm going to say whatever I want to say.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be, I know what I'm not to say, you know?
Yeah.
I know what I want to talk about and shit like that. So I don't have no problem talking on podcasts, none of that. Like, a lot of people don't want to talk because they don't want to fuck up.
Right.
They might say the wrong thing, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely, I was saying yes to a lot of folks too. It was a lot of startup podcasts, a lot of people just not doing it. If you go back, I was the first on a lot of people's shit. And that's because we were saying yes to that shit. Like, why not? Like, at first that was like radio to us.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it is, still is.
For sure.
Like, y'all that's what it is. Like, I'd rather talk here. On the radio, shit, they barely play your song and you barely get to talk.
Yeah.
But on a podcast, you can sit and talk, personality hit, you know what I'm saying? You get to learn you know what I'm saying? The whole nine and shit vibe.
Well, I feel like I should tell you, like, super, man, appreciate it. Seriously, like, it means, like, for the Startup Podcast and me and anybody else, like, it means a lot because, you know, it could elevate us to get the next big guest on the podcast. So just want to say this in advance, man. Thank you a lot.
Not only that, it gets you, you know, professionalism. It make you think professional early.
I hear you.
Too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wait. They get into their 30th one and then now they thinking like professional. Like, nah, you get your shit together early.
For
like,
sure,
let's go. He said yes. Like that mean I can get somebody. Like,
and it does work that way. You know, like the next person will see, oh shit, he got Murphy Leon. Hell yeah, I'll get on.
If you got your shit together, man, people don't mess with you. Bro.
That's tight, man.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is I don't know if it's just a St. Louis thing, but Jay Quan followed me back a long ass time ago. I was like, okay, let's go, St. Louis.
No, we mess with Texas heavy.
Hell yeah. So you said you mess with Texas, and from a sports theme, you fuck with them Spurs. Or who you got? Who you got going to the finals?
I always fuck with the Spurs. Shit.
Oklahoma's right above us, a little closer.
Well, since Luke ain't don't look like he gonna be back, I think OKC is gonna beat the Lakers, but the Lakers, I think San Antonio can beat OKC
in the playoffs because I know we have their number in the regular season, but the argument gets to is San Antonio doesn't have enough playoff experience. You think?
I was just saying they don't either.
You're right. Yeah, it's also a young team, but they just won the championship.
I know at a young.
You're okay. Yeah, I see. I see where you're going.
They walked it. What happened the year
before
that?
They dog walked them. Yeah,
the year before that they had the squad.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. What happened? They didn't do it. But last year was their year. They walked that shit, and this year it looks like y'all got what y'all need to do it. And then the East if y'all bump into anybody on the East, y'all got it.
The Knicks are tough. Surprisingly.
I ain't fucking with y'all.
Okay, so Spurs got it?
Yeah, Spurs got it.
All right, guys, you heard it first.
If Spurs don't got it, OKC got it. But it's still it's going to be between them two.
Watch this right here.
I can't even say that. Hold on.
San Antonio Spurs win. Hey, Murphy Lee, is San Antonio Spurs winning the championship this year?
I can see that.
Let's go.
I can see that.
Let's go.
Should I go bet that or some shit?
Yes.
How you do that?
Yeah, we can. I mean, shit. There's websites. There's all types of stuff, man.
I gotta do this shit on the website.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, we got our own sites, but yeah. I was a little hesitant to ask this, but like now that you guys don't have the Rams, do you follow the Rams to LA?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I do St. Louis. I follow St. Louis players.
Okay, that makes sense.
So wherever team they on, I root for those teams. You know
that makes
what I'm
sense.
saying? So that goes around the board. Yeah. Y'all got some folks down here too. And y'all got some, it's like Texas. Texas, man.
Texas.
I like Texas. Spurs can win the damn championship. That's crazy. Hey, Wemby cold, bro.
He is cold.
Wemby, he cold because he care. See, y'all don't see the difference. See, the difference is a lot of people just out there playing, but he's playing for a reason. He care.
Yeah.
Like, he ain't worried about, like, I ain't saying he don't love y'all, but he ain't worried about, like, I'm trying to bring San Antonio a championship. Nah, he out there like, you ain't better than me. You ain't better than me. You ain't better than me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He out there like, I'm talking to them other teams like, no, y'all not finna come around. Y'all, and he watched them bullshit, all that. He watched them talk bad about him when he's meditating and all that.
Have you
like,
seen the
he's
clip
on a mission
where he was compared to the tall dude from OKC? What's that guy's name? Chet. There you go. And I guess Chet, maybe it was during the Olympics, kind of got the better of Wemby when Wemby was a little younger. Okay. And there was this video of like Chet kind of like big brother him a little bit. They come to the league and Wemby just dominates Chet, dog.
Hey, bro. Wemby special. But y'all, not only Wemby, do y'all know what y'all did when y'all beat the team the other day?
What's that? Oh,
did y'all see y'all stats?
Talk to me. What about him?
It was one person that didn't score.
Oh,
and he could have. But it was, y'all had stats all the way down the board. Yeah. I'm talking I'm talking about like 6 points or more, like type thing. Like everybody scored.
Right.
It was crazy. Y'all bench was going nuts. Everything was silly.
And that's been the recipe for a while. Like Ginobili, he was the 6th man, and he could literally play for the All-Star team. You know what I mean? Like he's that good.
He started for a minute though. He ended up.
He did. Yeah. But Keldon Johnson, right? Like
Ginobili wanted that 6-man award. He tried to get it, but I think Lou Will.
Yeah, Lou Will's tight. But Keldon Johnson, same thing. He won the 6-man award. So like he comes in there, and it's like as if there's not
San Antonio got that whole. They got that.
There's too
many.
They
keep 3 6-men. Y'all got about 4 6-men.
True.
Like that's crazy. True. Y'all bench, Pistons bench, OKC bench. Who on the East? I like Philly, man.
Philly's doing all right.
It's gonna be rough, bro. New York ain't playing with people.
Yeah, that's who I think will ultimately go is New York. Probably. I think New York, San Antonio. I think that's what happened. Is that who made it in '99?
If Detroit beat Cleveland, New York
and Spurs. Yeah. But Patrick Ewing wasn't playing in that series. But
if Detroit beat Cleveland,
so you thinking Detroit has a better chance to beat the Spurs than the Knicks?
I like
Knicks
Detroit.
Can only beat Cleveland. Detroit is not going to beat.
Knicks aren't going to beat Detroit, is what you're saying. I hear you.
It's too tough,
bro. Harden just
too tough.
Harden got
cat scared of them. It's too tough. It's gonna be too rough. Thompson boy, it's gonna be too tough.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. They need Cleveland because it's more softer. It's gonna be swivel. You know what I'm saying. You got Harden. He gonna.
You know who's a dog is an ant, bro. He is a dog.
That's what I was about to say too, and I want to take all of that back.
Whoa!
Because look, not saying I'm not even saying he gonna win the chip. Because what my whole thing is this: I don't wish this on nobody. But if Ant lose this year, Ant's trying to get the hell out of there. That coach, stuff going on, right? And that means he can go back to Atlanta. If y'all didn't know, Hawks, it was a St. Louis team. It was the St. Louis Spirits.
I did not know that.
CBA,
okay.
What is it, CBA?
ABA.
And then our first, when it changed over, we was one of the 3 that got in the league. And we was the St. Louis Hawks. And we won a chip, right?
Oh, yeah.
We won a chip. They moved it to Atlanta. So I'm allowed to root for the Hawks. So look, if Ant-Man lose, Ant-Man going back home to Atlanta.
That would be fire.
Ant-Man and
that
Brown.
Would be fire.
Jaylen Brown. Atlanta sneaky.
Sneaky.
Them Hawks sneaky right now. You seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you seen them running them boys. New York was nervous as hell, boy. I'm telling you, they ain't never seen that before. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Because you can't, first of all, you can't coach it, what they was doing, and you can't fucking look at the film and see who's gonna do what.
Yeah.
That team, you don't know who's gonna do it, when they gonna do it.
That's the Spurs too. That's the Spurs too.
Yeah, Spurs.
I mean, like you said, there's Fox. They have Vassell.
He might be the best point guard walking. And people don't even know it.
Fox.
Yeah, he don't even know
I love Fox.
Yeah,
and again, he had probably the worst game that he's had all season, and they still only lost by 2. And I'm telling you this now, bro. I'm serious when I say this, and I'm not even saying this because I'm biased. The Spurs fans are the most loyal, dedicated fans but
y'all won for them, so that's why too.
Right, but like the Cowboys, they're probably the biggest fan base. Everybody loves the Cowboys, but if they lose, like we're used to it. Spurs, like tonight, if they win tonight, and if you're in your bed and you're sleeping and you're we won and it's going up. Like the city acts up.
Do you know about the honking?
No.
Can you pull up those videos? What I mean, they go not even the honking, like the fireworks on the south side and the fire.
Yeah, I have seen some stuff on y'all. It's kind of wild.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. But I don't see why y'all would lose tonight. Why you think y'all should lose?
Well, it's the first game at Minnesota, and I've read something that we hadn't won in Minnesota in X amount of years or some crazy crap. We're gonna win, but
I know why y'all are winning, right?
Talk to me.
Ant-Man hurt.
He's playing.
He done came off the bench and all that.
Yeah, no, he's limited, I think, for sure.
Yeah, he's hurt. He hurt. He had 12 points.
Well, you could contribute that to the defense, no?
No.
So do you think, just based on what you know, Pop came in and watched film and they made a big deal about that? You think that still, maybe even from a motivation standpoint, like just getting Pop to go and watching the game?
Did he came and helped? That what
Yeah,
you're saying?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what he's supposed to do.
That's hard though, right?
Like, you don't think he ain't getting a check. That's just like...
Look at this Jay Hen.
What's your boy name? That's Jerry.
Look at this. Oh, we missed it, but yeah, it gets crazy. This is just because they won, by the way. All these people are there because the Spurs won.
Yeah, man. Yeah, wow.
It's crazy.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
You won.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Go to bed, man. And
Wimby going to bed.
And I got in hot water too, because I was just, all I said was, is y'all are doing this in the first round. Let's wait a little bit until OKC and get into the finals. Like it was like they were acting like this with the Blazers, bro. It's like, come on,
man. They just letting you know, man. We here.
Do we?
That's liquor.
Yeah.
That's not Spurs.
I mean, probably a few things.
Stop blaming Spurs on that shit. That is liquor.
That's a little bit of both. They drank
police.
They drank liquor because of the Spurs.
No,
yeah.
they drink liquor because the liquor is available.
Do you watch a lot of UFC?
No,
not a UFC fan.
No, I did when it had a couple of St. Louis legends in there.
Who's some St. Louis legends?
It's a few.
No, nothing comes to mind?
Nah, I don't, because I don't watch.
What about boxing? You like boxing?
Love boxing. I love boxing. I don't keep up as much, but I love, I watch the big fights.
You watched David Benavidez the other week? He's a problem.
Yeah.
He's a problem.
What weight is he?
I think he just fought a heavyweight. Cruiserweight, like he's a big boy and he can crack. Terrence Crawford, who's your favorite boxer?
I like Crawford. He's cool. There's some people out there. Yeah, Crawford. I don't think nobody mess with that kid. He ain't coming back, is he?
I'm hearing the Canelo rematch, which for what? He washed him.
Somebody else was about to box Canelo.
Who's that?
Somebody just asked for that fight.
I
don't even know.
So I know you said that you love Texas. Mm-hmm. What makes you, like, the music wise, because we do have a different sound. I think everybody has a different sound, right? What makes you relate to the Texas sound?
I don't know. I think all my cousins and aunts and uncles and everybody were selling dope at the time.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So it was perfect. It was a perfect soundtrack to what was going on in St. Louis at the time.
I know you had mentioned
when Pocket Full of Stones and all that stuff, it was just perfect soundtrack for everything that was going on. When the Ghetto Boys dropped Mike, you know what I'm saying? It was the perfect time. We was going to house parties and, you know what I'm saying? I'm in 8th grade and it was just perfect timing. So that music resonated. But Texas music resonated to me the most because they never try to go be nobody else.
Right.
Y'all don't try to go be Atlanta. Y'all don't try to go be New York. Y'all don't try to be nobody. Y'all just Texas. Even though y'all got 30 styles in Texas, but it's Texas. And I love that part of it. Y'all keep y'all draw. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? They slang that, and y'all don't go out of it. That's the same with the West Coast. That's the same with New York. That's the same with how Atlanta do.
Yeah.
And St. Louis is we that way. I mean, St. Louis is a melting pot of a lot, but we that way. You know you from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I might get disrespectful with this one, but St. Louis barbecue or Texas barbecue?
I'm a vegan, so it ain't really the barbecue. It's really the sauce.
Right. And we're more of a rub.
Yeah, because if you didn't have no sauce, the barbecue probably wouldn't get ate. So I would have to say, what I'm comparing to? St. Louis?
St. Louis.
St. Louis. Why would I say anything else? But no, we got the best barbecue.
Yeah, no, I hear.
I come from it, but I've been a vegan for 25 years. I ain't ate no meat in 26 years, bro. So I don't know nothing about nothing.
What made you go vegan?
Just reading and wanting to eat right, live right, treat people right.
That's dope. Yeah,
it's just all part of my. It's not even a diet or nothing like that. It's just
a way of life.
Way of life.
Yeah. That's
my
dope,
kids, my wife, my whole
the whole family
my
vegan.
circle, yeah, my circle.
Oh shit, that's nice, man. That's tight.
Yeah.
Speaking of family, though, you have a family. They play ball, right?
Yeah, we got ballers in our family.
You ever try coaching or?
Yeah, I do my coaching at the crib. I can't deal with other parents.
It gets crazy, right?
It gets nuts.
How old is your child that plays?
The one that plays now is 10.
Yeah, I got a 10-year-old.
Yeah, he's special. And
all of them?
I tried some coaching and it's just, I don't think I can handle.
Does his dad know does he know that his dad knows ball? Like he trusts you on the court and stuff?
We do baseball.
Yeah, baseball for sure.
He know I'm cold. I still play. No, I'm cold.
Nice.
I'm teaching him. He cold because I'm cold.
Yeah, because
he only cold because I'm cold. I've taught everything he got. I taught him that. You know what I'm saying? I got him this far. You know
what position?
I got to
does
get
he
him
play?
to 12. He's shortstop pitcher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got them hands over there. We don't play around with that. Like he works. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't let me leave this morning before I got on the plane.
That's tight.
I had to hit him 100 balls. He repped out. You know what I'm saying? He in a certain zone where he do it himself. It ain't no, he pull.
It's a mentality for sure.
Yeah,
some kids either want it, some don't.
I gotta go. I gotta want to now.
Yeah.
It ain't no, hey, come on, let's go work out. Ain't no, come on, let's go hit. It's me like, Dad, let's go hit. I gotta want to, like, Dad, let's cray. When I got to this point, I love it though. You know,
I hear you.
And I just try my best to never say no. I just go.
I can 1000% agree with you. My son's like that with basketball, and that was my favorite sport. Mm-hmm. And to your point, like I've wanted a son for so long, and you tell yourself, like, man, if he loves basketball, I'm gonna be out there every day. I get off of work, I'm tired as hell, and he's like, Dad, let's go to the courts. I'm like,
gotta go.
Yep, gotta go. Like you gotta do it. It's dope, man, being a dad. And what I think is dope about you being a dad is you are Murphy Lee. You know what I mean? Like, and I know that doesn't mean nothing for you, but to follow Murphy Lee on social media, and there's really no ego attached with Murphy Lee. It's being, you do have your different ventures, like you said, the films and the music, obviously, but there's also a section carved out of social media as you as a father. Oh, and that shit's tight.
Oh yeah, that's my dog, man. He got me on that. For him to be so young, he murphed out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my oldest son he wasn't murphed out like that. Because he had to live in it. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like get scary, you know what I'm saying? Get scared, security reasons. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of keep quiet. But him, that little guy, he yells it out. Murphy Lee's my Murphy Lee.
Yeah, that's
so I love that dude. But he's he's one of them ones. He's special. Like, but I've been a daddy for so long, man. Me and my wife we all ages. So this new 10-year-old is new and it's different from the last. All my kids like 10 years apart. So this is just it's a new stage for me.
Is your last one?
No, I got a 2-year-old. So
nice.
I'm out here.
Is your 2-year-old the last
streets. One? Yeah, nah, that's definitely the last.
ain't no surprises.
Ain't no room in the womb. I want my titties back. Put my titties back.
That is hilarious, man. Murphy Lee, man. Like I said, before I get you out of here, I did want to ask this question.
Took all the boobies.
Where did the name Murphy Lee come from? Because
that's my grandfather's name. My middle name is Murphy Lee. Well, my name is Murphy Lee. My last name is Lee. I'm Murphy Lee.
Okay. Do you understand where I'm coming? Like,
my name is Tory Murphy.
Right. When you Google it, something else comes up.
I used to have a last name and I took that last name off. My last name is Lee.
Okay.
Yeah. So Tory Murphy Lee, my
that's
guy.
Dope,
yeah,
man.
My grandfather is Big Murphy Lee, so that's where I got my name. I mean,
did he play a big role in your life?
Yeah, that's my dad. You know what I'm saying? With no father, that's my pops.
That's dope, man.
So yeah, my mother named me after my grandfather.
That's hard. Yeah.
Big Murph.
Big Murph.
Nothing about Big Murph, boy.
Big Murph, boy. Give a shout out to Big Murph, man.
Yeah, Murph ain't no joke. That's my guy.
Man, like I said, tacos and tequila. a festival. We done talked about it. Some big names on there. San Antonio.
Yeah.
Before you leave, when you leave? You leave Sunday morning? When you leave? Saturday night?
Ain't no telling.
You okay? Well, you gotta do something. San Antonio.
Day is Sunday, so I'm trying to get back.
Oh, Mother's Day. There you go. Yeah, good call.
Gotta do some stuff.
Yeah, okay. Well, like I said, man, safe travels when you go back. This, like I told you, means the world to me. Big fan of yours. Been a big fan of yours. When I saw that you DM me back, I hit the boys up. Was like, dog, we got something. Like, let's see if it comes through, man. It means a lot to me.
You don't get down to San Antonio much, man. So I appreciate the hospitality.
And just know when the Spurs won, we called it here.
Hey, Ant-Man, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Did you see that they got the raid cans?
He's not 100%. If he was 100%,
you see that they got the raid cans?
No.
We had like signs of raid spraying the ants and shit.
Man,
we're savages.
Man, that's my cat, man. Y'all doing too
much. I love Ant-Man.
Y'all doing too much.
All right, man. Listen, On Wax the podcast, San Antonio, Texas.
Man. San Antonio been showing love to the Ticks for so long, man. We appreciate you.
Oh, no way. Like, you remember performing? Hold on, before we cut this, you remember performing in San Antonio when you were
Plenty of times. Y'all stayed on the tour sheet. We ain't never not skipped over San Antonio. We always did the 3. Dallas, Houston, San Antonio.
I was just about to ask you that. Okay, so never Austin as much?
Back then, Austin was a smaller town.
I got you. Okay.
So now Austin would be on somebody's list.
We ain't tripping, but just rank them: Dallas, Houston, San Antonio.
Yeah.
You had to rank them 1, 2, 3.
Dallas
1.
Dallas 1. Houston 2.
Okay.
San Antonio 3.
We appreciate that.
If you go sports, you go Spurs first, Dallas second. Houston last.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you a serious question right now because I've been getting a lot of flack for it, and you're a sports guy, and I just want your honest opinion. So my team is I don't want to shit on them. The Rockets. My grandparents are
mad at you because you like the Rockets.
No, well, my grandparents are from Houston,
right?
So like. Again, if people like, I think if people sit down and think about it, it makes sense. My parents do not like sports at all. Zero, box, none of it. No sports. My brother and my sister do not like sports. The only people that like sports were my grandparents. I was born in 87. The Rockets win back-to-back championships in 94, 95. So like you said, about your son's age, a little younger, right? But like I'm playing NBA Live and I'm playing NBA Jam and they're good. Hakeem, Clyde, Sam Cassell, Robert Horry, all these players. That was my team. I didn't live in San Antonio at the time. I moved to San Antonio like as a young adult, like 19. I'm here now. The culture has now went crazy. I like the Spurs. I think they're great. I love Wemby. I love Pop. You still can't shit on the Rockets or neglect them. So I rep the Rockets until they're done. And then I like the Spurs. But now that the Rockets have got eliminated, and now I'm like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, Spurs. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of shit for it.
No, you're allowed to do that.
Thank you.
You're allowed to do that. Man, rep who you want to rep. Ain't nobody.
Ain't no wrong for room for 2 teams.
Nah, you gotta love who you love, man. Like I said, when it's St. Louis players on one of the teams, like,
right.
I'm Boston out because Tatum there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When Phoenix play or when the Clippers play, I'm Bradley Beal. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to rep whoever.
Is Bradley Beal from St. Louis?
Yeah, Bradley Beal from St. Louis. Yes, sir. He from U City. See, these people are not only from St. Louis. They're from
your hood.
Our circle. Yeah. They those are our people. So that's us.
Bradley Beal's dope. Yeah. That's tight, man.
Yeah, appreciate you having me though, big dog.
Nah, man, this has been great.
Spot, man.
This is great. Next time you're in San Antonio, you can stop by.
Definitely.
Come on,
man. Definitely.
Oh yeah, here we go. Tacos and tequila. If you haven't already, go get your tickets. I don't know if there's
Wiki.
I haven't. That's the only one I haven't heard of. But
yeah, Wiki, cool peoples, man.
Is he?
Yeah.
Pretty Ricky, Trina.
He with my set. He gonna be helping me.
The Diamond Princess. If you come across talking to Paul Wall, tell him, be like, hey, I jumped on that podcast. You should do it too.
Oh yeah.
He's a legend in my book, man. A legend. Love Paul Wall.
Paul Weezy.
Paul Wall, baby. On Wax the podcast. Murphy Lee. Let's go.
You see me.
And we out.
Hey yo, it's your boy Jay Hen, and I got some very exciting news for you guys. If you guys like to have fun and you like to gamble,
Maybe you can't always afford to go to Vegas. Don't worry about it. I got you covered. If you're in the San Antonio area, you must visit Rustlers Club, located off 410 and Ingram Road. Follow them on Instagram for more information at Rustlers Club SA and let them know On Wax sent ya.